Hey folks, it's Marvin Cash, the host of the Articulate Fly, and we're back with another Western North Carolina fishing report with Dale Collins at Tuckaseegee Fly Shop. How you doing, Dale?
Doing good, Marvin. Just cooling off. Just had a nice rain shower come through and dropped us down to the upper 50s in temperatures, and sun's back out, and we should have a nice sunset here for Western North Carolina.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. I mean, I looked at your weather, and we're having a little bit of this in Charlotte, too. Unseasonably cool. Looks like it's going to be kind of wet for the next week or so, but looks like, I guess, assuming you don't get blown out, you're going to kind of have the best of both worlds, right? You'll be able to fish for trout and not sweat to death fishing for smallmouth.
That's right, and you can certainly make it an all-day adventure right now, too. I mean, a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, I would have said, definitely stick to the mornings. Don't even try fishing in the afternoon because it got hot quick. But then, the pattern shifted, and the big thing to look at is what are our temperatures at night, and now we're getting into the mid 50s at night, so that allows the water to cool off to that temperature, and even better in some places. So, I was in Scotts Creek yesterday, wet wading, and I was cold. I wish I would have had some pant waders on for sure. And it depends on what's going on. You watch the weather and just kind of play chess with Mother Nature here right now.
Absolutely. And I guess what that's really doing is stretching out kind of your tail end hatches and maybe slowing down the terrestrial action just a little bit on the trout front.
Somewhat. The terrestrials were kind of cranked up here. We saw hoppers, as early as May, on the riverbanks. And so what happens, we'll have the stone, the yellow Sally, and, some of those old school summer patterns hatching in the morning. And then it slows up the longer the sun's on the water. And then in the evening, as the water cools back off, we see those white cahills come off, we see the yellow Sallies come off, and other stonefly patterns. And but during the day, we get a rainstorm come through like this. As soon as it starts raining, open up that box, and if you're fishing a dropper setup, dry dropper or double nymphs, put a terrestrial on there. Put on the greeny weeny worm. Put on the ant pattern. Things like the sourwood worms are dropping out of the trees, so the worm patterns are working really nicely. But when it rains, especially we've had these storms come through, so these really fat raindrops, and they will knock bugs off of the leaves. So worms, bugs, so your beetle patterns, ants. As soon as it starts raining, immediately switch over to those and watch what happens. You'll see results for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you don't have to just fish them on top. It's great to sink some of those beetles and ants too.
That's right. Absolutely.
Well, folks, we love questions at the Articulate Fly, and as you're getting out there kind of exploring things on the other side of the pandemic, if you'll drop us a question on the Articulate Fly Facebook page, if we read your question, I'll send you some Articulate Fly swag, and you'll get it into a drawing for something from the shop at the end of the season. Before I let you hop, Dale, why don't you let folks know new shop hours, locations, and where to find you and all that kind of good stuff?
Absolutely. So we are open all the time at tuckflyshop.com. We've got a blog, an online store, and a virtual guide tutorials there on the website. We're located downtown Bryson City, 3 Depot Street, and downtown Silva, 530 West Main Street. And hours for Silva, 9 to 5 pretty much every day, except Sunday we're closed. And starting this week, we're actually open every day now in Bryson City except Sunday, 10 to 2. Weekdays, and then Friday 9 to 5, Saturday 9 to 5. So definitely some changed hours there, but this is the first week of having Bryson City open all week, and we're excited about that. Yeah,
that's really good news. And folks, parks open up. I don't think there's really much of anything left that's closed in the Great Smoky Mountain National Park. I was just over spending some time with you guys last week. Restaurants are open, hotels are open, so
that's right.
Get over there and chase some fish and drink a little microbrew and eat a little barbecue, and it's all good, everybody.
Absolutely.
Well, listen, get out there and catch some. Tight lines, everybody. Tight lines, Dale.
You too, Marvin.